Welcome back everybody to our workshop, aka our 1970s porch. But today the video is not about doing the porch up, modernising it, that's for another week. Today we are making a present for Sophie, Dawn's daughter, hence this massive bit of ply. We're going to build, what's it called?
A library box.
A library box. I don't know if you can see that there. It's going to look something like that, but a little bit bigger. Dawn's just let me in on something.
Right, so this one from Amazon costs 126. So
Pounds.
I said to Colin that we need to mention that, Sophie didn't have the money, so I offered you to make it. And then Colin said the materials so far have come to £106.
Without the paint.
Yeah. So, but it'd be made with love. That's
yeah,
what matters.
and we're making a double one, like back to back, because she wants one side for like a free book exchange library thing.
And school bits.
And like school pencils and stuff for the kids in the area. And what was the other side?
The other side is for food.
Oh, okay. What, like you bring food and take food, or she just puts food out for people to take?
Nothing. She just puts food out.
Like tins and stuff, not fresh food. No.
No.
The other side, yeah. So that's a good idea. And the main reason we're doing this, obviously it's her birthday coming up, but also she had a tree in her front driveway, and she phoned the council to ask them just to trim a couple of branches. And then when she came back from work, they'd cut the whole tree down and just left us a random stump about 2 foot high, 3 foot high, sticking up. So we're going to make this and hopefully fix it.
Glam up the stump.
Yeah, fix it onto that. So the main construction's going to be made out of this, which is 18mm thick hardwood ply. I think it used to be called like marine ply, unless that's something different, let me know. And then the front of the doors, I've got some plastic perspex, because someone's bound to try and smash it or something living in London. So yeah, so carcass going to be out of that, and then I've got some tannalised 19 by 25, and you can see it's sort of slightly green. That's because it's tannalised. Basically it's injected with preservatives, and then obviously we're going to paint it as well, so that shouldn't rot for ages. We need to try and get everything we need out of this one sheet of plywood. This was, I think, £37, £35, so it's not that cheap. So I'm thinking, make the 2 units what she wants, because the picture that Dawn showed you, we're going to have one facing that way, one facing that way. So I'm thinking, make the sides out of 2 big pieces, or sorry, 1 big piece on either side, and put a divider in the middle, and then you've got 2 doors, 1 on each end, so the whole thing's like 1 unit. There's our first cut. Dawn's mum's dining table's in our porch, and that's going to double up as a workbench, but don't tell her. As long as I don't cut through it, that's the main thing. Yep. Oh. That does. Lovely. Yeah. Cheers. Main thing, we're clear of the table. And that's going to be our 2 sides. Now I've got this big bit, I can be a little bit more confident I'm not going to cut through Barbara's table. So I can just cut it like this and set the depth on here as I've done I'm sure you've seen many a time. So if you get a skill saw, you can adjust the depth. So that's obviously the cutting blade. You can adjust the depth up or down to what you need. So we're going to go just a bit, slightly more than the width of the ply, which is about there. Then you lock it off on the back. What you can do is check it by going like that, and we adjust by about 1 millimetre. So now when you cut, you know you're not going to cut through anything else. So now we're going to have two sides like that, and then a piece across the middle. That'll be one cupboard, this will be the other cupboard, and then one big roof. Which, surprise, surprise, we're probably going to felt it just for a challenge. Now I want to make the roof, so we're going to have like a angled roof like that. So I reckon about 450 for each side. And that will give us a nice little drip on our roof. Yep. My mother-in-law's table. Lovely jubbly. Try and sweep up the sawdust as I go so I don't get in trouble. Obviously all the carpet's going to be ripped out and everything eventually, but that's another video. So that's going to make our roof area like that. What do you reckon? It's looking good, eh? Double check on the old table. Life won't be worth living if I cut that. Should be good. Table's about here. I just don't know what to cut into. So that's the centre section cut. That's going to sit like that and divide the two sides. Door this side, door the other side. Obviously I've cut all those bits. We are getting there. There we have our internal wall. That's going to be the pitch of the roof. So now we've got our two bits, front and back, which are for above the doorway. I think it's time to start screwing stuff together, to be honest. Right, so I've got my floor section. The walls are going to screw on top like that. This is going to be the underneath of the floor. So what I need to do is countersink some holes for the screws so they don't sit proud. So I'm just going to mark roughly the width. Oh, not like that. Like that. That was a phrase on the TV. Not like that, like that. Who was that? Paul Daniels? Or what's his name? Tommy Cooper? So what I can do now is take my trusty Makita. I've put on there a countersink bit, and I can just drill through, and it makes a countersink for so the head of the screws can go in flush. Just like that. And then we've got the last screw in this side. We're all screwed up. Then the middle section. It's going to sit in like that. So that's going to form the basic shape. Then we're going to have a roof there like that. One on the other side. Obviously those two triangle bits that I cut, hopefully, are going to sit in there somehow. Although they look a bit big, so I need to recut that maybe. And then, yeah, make a door, couple of shelves. Job's a good one. So, I'm just going to offer that up. Get that like that. And offer that up flush like that. What do you reckon so far? That is solid. Getting there. 3/4, 2/3 done. Gonna make a shelf for both sides, and then a door with some of that perspex that I showed you earlier. And then yeah, we're good. I've got some decent wood primer undercoat for exterior use, and then we just need to choose what colour we're going to paint this whole contraption. And then hire a crane because it weighs a ton. Right, the main carcass, I have given it 2 coats of exterior primer, really thick paint. So that's just in the kitchen drying, and while that's happening, oh, and chosen this as the colour. It's like a sage green, and it's Weather Shield Dulux. Says no need for primer, but hey ho, we've already done it. Rainproof, waterproof, mould resistant, everything. It's not cheap. That little tin was £31, but I'm sure it will look amazing. So while we're waiting for that to dry, I need to build the little door, and then the sort of glass is going to be made out of this perspex, because someone's bound to walk past and try and smash it on the street. You know what people are like nowadays? Now I know everyone's going to say, oh, it's way better to do it with a chop saw, which yeah, it is, but I haven't got a chop saw anymore, or a nail gun, or a rotating level, thanks to somebody that broke in the van and decided they wanted them instead of buying their own ones. Anyway, onwards and upwards. It's quite a big door actually. I might have to actually put a piece in the middle because that plexiglass might bow a bit, but we'll see when we build it. Wondering why Lottie's whining because she can hear Dom's car. She wants to go for a walk. Don't you? Oh, you good girl. She's got a little raincoat on because it's not stopped raining for like a whole week. And I don't like her getting cold. Just doing a couple of little pilot holes. Without scratching Barbara's table. Now I'm going to carefully countersink it. Like that. Lovely job. I know what everyone's thinking, why don't you just pile up all the way around and then countersink all the way around? I'm not clever enough to think of that until now when it's too late. And there is our first frame. Like I said, you're going to get some of this plexiglass, cut it to size, screw it on to make a little window so it's weatherproof for all the books or whatever she puts in for the children. Actually decided to put another brace across the middle because there's going to be a shelf there, so that will divide it up nicely. There we have the new improved version. Got some hinges, one bit of perspex over the front, going to be a shelf inside, books on top, school stuff on the bottom. Right, one more of these to make and then I can fill it and paint them. But before that, let's have a nice cup of tea. And that is the second door done. Right, next job is to fill the countersunk holes. So I'm sure everyone's used this. 2-pack wood filler. Goes off in about half an hour. Use the hardener that comes with it, and you only need a pea-sized amount, which is not that. I've put too much on. What tends to happen is people buy that and that comes with it, and then if you go into like a builder's merchants, they sell these separately because everyone always puts too much hardener. Right, so I've left that about an hour. Just gonna, quite a coarse sandpaper, smooth that back. There we go. I mean, I think this one's going to be school supplies for children, books, as I said, and food. Obviously not like, you know, fresh chickens and things like that, but tins, packets of stuff, the old cost of living crisis and all that. Right, it's time to get some colour on the scene. We're going to use this, which is a Dulux Weather Shield green. Let's see what it's called. Green Glade. I think they could make the writing any smaller if they tried. So we'll probably do at least 2 coats of this, especially with the white undercoat. Sort of glares through quite a lot. It's going on easy, so that's a good sign. It's not as thick as the undercoat as well. That was like tar. Right, last little bit for the first coat. Need to put another coat on all of this, fix the shelves, put the plastic window on the front, fix the doors, put the handles on, and do the roof. That's all. Right, everything's painted up. 2 coats, and obviously the primer. Set the floor. So now we've got a shelf. Now we've put our hinges on. Gonna cut some of this plastic perspex. It actually says in massive writing, right where I'm working, cutting. Using the acrylic glass cutting tool, which looks basically like a Stanley knife, score a line and then break it. Yeah, our way's better. Right, that's the plexiglass or acrylic glass fitted. Right, just putting the last screw in on this magnet catch. Right, last job, felt in the roof. And we are good to go. So that's it, guys. What do you reckon? Hopefully you're going to like it. Come with us and you'll find out.
You got to read it out.
Okay. Not buried in sand, not locked with a key, but filled up with treasure for you loving me. Some treasure tells stories of dragons and queens. Some treasure helps tummies or brightens school scenes. If someone needs kindness or something to share, they open my door and find treasure there. I'm shaped like a house, but people don't live in me. Oh dear Sophie, what treasure could I be? Is it one of those little little street library pantries.
Might be.
Okay. Your treasure is waiting, but not in your room, not under your bed, not hidden in gloom. Go where tall giants once reached for the sky, now resting down low as the seasons go by. Where rings tell a story of years long past and woodland creatures often run past. Look on the throne of a tree that once stood. The treasure of kindness waits there in the wood.
Let's go.
So lead on.
Oh my god! Need a mortgage for that. What the hell? Oh my god! This is amazing. Oh.
Read that out.
Okay. This isn't just a little house. It's a house full of heart. Because of you, stories will be shared. Because of you, someone might have a snack when hungry. Because of you, a child might have the supplies they need to learn. This is more than a box. It's kindness, it's community, it's love. And it started with you. We're so proud of your big, generous heart. Love, Mum and Colin. Oh my lord. Is there a door on the other side? This, oh my god. I can't believe it.
There's a few things there to get it going.
Oh my gosh.
We've got books, games, food.
Slightly bigger than
Yeah.
anticipated. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
Wow. Oh my god.
Is it alright? Because
Yeah,
it's.
thank you.
I just need to screw it down.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Oh my god, that's so much better than...
And you just need to write on the top, like.
Okay, yeah. Free little library, free little pantry.
Happy birthday. Right. I think Soph liked it. She was certainly shocked, that's for sure. This was the tree stump. She only wanted a few little branches trimmed and they cut the whole thing down. So I think we've made the best use of a bit of old tree stump. What do you reckon? So, yep, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.